In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how to exactly set up Claude Code on your machine so it can edit your files and your folders. You can design your website, build your apps, build automations, and ship real projects. So we have 3 places, and at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the best way to set up Claude Code and my favorite one. So let's get into it. So these are the 3 main ways to use Claude Code. So we have the terminal first, and then Claude desktop app and Claude extension in VS Code. But just to recap, in the last episode we went through this explanation of what is Claude Code even mean and how it's evolved from Claude Chat, Claude Cowork to an agentic loop, which is Claude Code. And in today's video we are going to set it up through the terminal first, then desktop app, and then Claude Code extension in VS Code. So without wasting any of your time, guys, let's get into it. So what the terminal even mean? The terminal is just a CLI, command line interface, where you control your computer with just text or command. So Claude Code on the terminal is the full-featured CLI working with Claude Code directly in your terminal. Edit files, run command, and manage your entire project from command line interface, which is terminal. So if you are on a Mac, just search for terminal and this first result will pop up with you. Just go inside the terminal, and this is the terminal. You are officially inside the terminal. So from here, how to install Claude on your terminal, on your machine, just copy this command. I'm going to make this bigger. Yes, this command is native install recommended for Macs, Linux, or WSL. Copy this. If you're on a Windows, copy this PowerShell. So since I'm in Mac, just copy that and go to your terminal and paste that command here. And just click enter, and voila, you have Claude on your machine right now. But because I already have Claude installed on my machine, I'm just going to launch Claude. You would see. So just going to type Claude, and Claude is going to open just in a minute. Yeah, we have Claude run now officially. So as you can see, when I say hi, it's going to respond, hey, what do you need? So this Claude Code, as you can see, the model is Obus. My subscription is Pro, and it is working inside my computer. So inside my desktop app, this is the folder it's working on inside. I could change the model by just typing /command model from here, or the mode, like plan mode, or bypass permissions by typing permission, etc, etc. You can navigate in here through arrows on your keyboard. So these arrows will navigate you. But as you can see, this is not look very good. It look very ugly, look scary. I don't know. It's just not pleasant interface to look at. So this is the OG of Claude Code. And if you want to terminate, just click here and terminate, and you could launch it again. You could CD into another folder. Maybe you want to CD in another folder. I don't know which folder you want to CD on. So for example, this folder, Content OS, I want to work inside this folder. Just copy the name of the folder and type CD and then paste that name of the folder here, and then click enter, and voila, we are now inside Content OS. I could launch Claude Code inside this Content OS, and Claude is now working inside this Content OS. But if you just paste this command on your terminal, it might not work. You need to download this as well. It's called node.js. So you need to download this library in your machine. It's not this node.js download. So node.js download. So download node.js on your machine, on your operating system for Mac and for other operating system as well, to launch Claude Code in your terminal. But as I said, this is not pleasant to look at, but is the best or the fastest way Claude work, because it is command line interface. Claude doesn't have to open like user interface or UI to work on. It is fast, but it is not pleasant. It's for these guys. Those nerdy guys know how to read this and enjoy this ugly interface. But for normal people, this is not for us. And for that, Claude launched another way, which is Claude desktop app. And that is our second way to use Claude Code. So just terminate, and this is Claude desktop app. So just download Claude desktop app, come to this URL, and you will see Claude desktop app, and then download for Mac. It's downloading. So we have Mac OS, Windows, and so this is downloading right now. I just paused it because I already have the desktop app. So when you go inside the desktop app, you will see it's look very similar to all other AIs. So the interface look familiar. You have 3 products at once. For example, you have a You have Claude Chat here, and then you have Claude Cowork, which is 3 products at 1 product. And then you have Claude Code. It's look very familiar. You could start a new chat, and you will see you could work at your local machine or in something in the cloud. Or you could open a folder. You could change a folder. This is my Mac OS. This is my working inside my Mac OS, my content OS, my personal operating system, my store operating system. This is my app I'm building called Mizan. These are the folder. When you need to open a folder, just add a folder from your laptop, and you can start using it. You will see the model down here. You could change the model, and you could change the permission from here. You will manual, accept, edit, plan mode, pass permissions, etc, etc. This is Claude Code on the desktop app. You could also customize, go to connectors, skills, and plugin. You could connect all your tools here. It's very easy. It's very pleasant to look at. So this is very pleasant interface. It is very customizable. It is very easy. You could see your files you're working on. For example, here I could see all the files I am working on. You could also see the artifact. You have like a local browser, you could see it, and you could also open a terminal in here. So this is Claude Desktop app, but you have a little bit of trade-off with Claude Desktop app. So you have a nice interface to look at, but sometimes it just look very slow. I don't know why, but it's just very slow. If you use Claude in your terminal, you might notice that Claude in the terminal is very freakingly fast. I don't know why. I think just people are using it too much in the desktop app, and there are a lot of people using it in the desktop app, so that's why I think it is slow in the desktop app. But anyway, this is Claude in the terminal, and the last way to use Claude Code is, and this is my best, in IDE, my favorite, which is Claude for VS Code. So VS Code is just a text editor for coding, or a text editor for writing text. So for example, this is Claude Code and this is VS Code. Don't worry about all of these scary looking things. When I just click hide, you will see it's Claude Code, and it's look very like normal or very similar to the desktop app. As you can see, you have the box where you type your prompt here, and then you could change the mode, which is plan mode, auto mode, or bypass permission, and then the effort high or low, and then you could add a file from here. You could add a context, upload a file from your computer. But the most important one is I'm working inside a folder here. So when I click terminate again, I'm going to open this new one. As you can see, this is normal VS Code. When you download, you will see like this. It will tell you you have not yet opened a folder. So you could just open a folder from your machine, and I'm going to open my personal operating system, which is this Mahmoud OS. Open it, and voila, this is the same folder was opened just a minute ago. So this is VS Code. To install this, to set this up, we just need to install this VS Code download. It is from Microsoft or something, I'm not sure. So come here and download this into your operating system, Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Make sure it is this blue one, Visual Studio Code. So download this in your machine, and make sure you downloaded this node.js library, and then just open it, and it will open with you like this. It's very simple, and it's when you install it, it might not look like this. It might look something like the agent view like this. It might look something like this, a little bit different. So they have IDE, which is a text editor, and then they have this agent view. But I don't like this agent view. It's look like this desktop app. And the reason why I use IDE instead of the desktop app or the terminal, as you can see inside this IDE, inside this Visual Studio Code, I have this Claude Code open here, and I have another agent working on another task. Another agent is designing a website, or design a thumbnail for this exact video. So I said, hey, design a thumbnail for episode 2, which is this. When I go to thumbnail, I will see all the thumbnails is being designed here. As you can see, this is the thumbnail. I might not use this thumbnail. I'm going to iterate over them. So yeah, these are the thumbnails my agent designed. As you can see, I could view all the files I am working on, and also I could open as many agents as I want. And you might notice, there is Claude Code and there is ChatGPT beside it, which is Codex. I could open Codex and ChatGPT and work at the same folder at the same time. Not like you are working on desktop app or on the terminal, you only have one agent, one context. So this is the reason why I use Visual Studio Code over the desktop app and over the terminal. And also, not just like that, I could open the terminal here. So this is the terminal. I could launch the terminal from here and just type Claude, and this Claude Code in the terminal open with me. So I have the terminal and have the extension, and then I have Claude Code, Codex, and not just like that. Guess what? I could have like a... By the way, to install this, you first need to install this extension, which is Claude Code for VS Code. So install this extension, and just to show you, switch account or login, and this interface will open with you. Just Claude Code, and then open the browser, open the tab in your browser, and then authorize, and voila, now you are logging. But you need a subscription to log in with your Claude Code. So you need to keep that in mind. All of these ways, 3 ways to use Claude Code, you need a subscription with them. Just keep that in mind. So to use it in terminal, the desktop app, or Visual Studio Code. So I was talking about the features. So I could open Gemini as well. Gemini, not just Visual Studio Code, not just Claude Code. I could open Gemini, Claude Code, and ChatGPT, and all working at the same folder, at the same files. And the best thing, as I said, is I could see my files, my folders. This one of them will be a thumbnail for this exact video. So yeah, you might be hooked with these thumbnails. So these are my 3 ways to use Claude Code. So it has Claude Code desktop app, and it has Claude Code in the terminal, and Claude Code for Visual Studio Code and an IDE. So these are the 3 ways to use Claude Code. And in the next video, we are going to look at how we are going to give our Claude Code a persistent memory, which is Claude.md file, a folder on our project like this. We have Claude.md file. What I'm talking about is this Claude.md file. It knows everything about your project, everything you are working on. As you can see, this project, the 4 pillars I'm working on: my store, my agency project, my learning project, my school community, and etc. etc. To give it a persistent memory, every time you open Claude Code, knows you, knows your project, etc. etc. So this is a topic for the next video. Stay tuned and subscribe. Peace.